Well, I'm sure by now all of you are aware that Woodward are the online expert when it comes to spare parts, and the best point is that they have the spare parts for all vehicles available in India. So even if your car is out of production now, maybe you have a large generation model, even then they have the spare part available, they have the entire catalog, and the best point is that they have the same spare part from a host of different component makers, which gives you great flexibility in the pricing overall. So check them out today, check out the app, it's available both for iOS as well as Android devices, and also check out the website for the latest schemes as well as offers.
So hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we'll be doing a detailed walk around review of the 2022 Tata Tiago iCNG XZ Plus variant. So this is the top end variant offered in Tiago CNG's variant lineup. You basically get 4 variants with the CNG installed. So let us begin with the key fob itself. You get Tata's conventional jackknife key fob with 3 buttons, namely lock, unlock, and you have a button for your follow me home headlamps as well. And as I've mentioned, this is a jackknife foldable key and feels quite premium when you hold it in your hand. The other key, however, is a very basic key, and you'll have to insert it manually in case you lose the primary key fob. So if I switch on the follow me home headlamps for you, you'll notice a very major change in the Tiago's feature list, which is projector headlamps. So you get a projector headlamp setup with this halogen beam and a lot of chrome embellishments within the headlamp itself, and it looks really nice and gives the vehicle a very premium appeal. The humanity line is also finished in chrome, and you get your tri-arrow elements on the central grille, also finished in chrome. So what Tata has essentially done is that they've offered a lot of chrome, which Indians actually love also, and that really is accentuating the frontal appeal of this vehicle. If we move below, you get a halogen based fog lamp as well as an LED daytime running lamp, which was also not offered earlier but is an addition on the CNG variant itself. In terms of the ground clearance, so Tata has done a few adjustments in terms of the suspension setup to incorporate the extra weight of the CNG cylinder. So the ground clearance has come down to about 168 mm, which is again unladen. And if we have a look at the tire size here, the tire profile is 175 65 R14. So this is not an alloy wheel, this is a steel rim which has been designed like an alloy wheel to offer that extra element of design. The ORVMs are electrically adjustable as well as retractable, and if you lock the vehicle, these fold, and you also get the welcome function when you unlock the vehicle. The door handle gets this chrome insert, which also looks quite nice, and when you open the door, you really feel the weight of the kind of sheet metal used over here, because this is a 4-star global NCAP rated vehicle and excellent in terms of structural integrity. The door pad here is also similar to the normal Tiago. You get a 2-tone plastic finish, all 4 power windows, a chrome finish door handle, as well as the controls for your ORVMs, which I'll show you in detail when I enter the vehicle. And you get a 6-speaker audio system, which includes 4 speakers and 2 tweeters. Even the storage spaces here are decent, but yes, you can't put large bulky water bottles over here. Seat adjustment includes the height adjustable function, but there is no dead pedal because definitely this is a manual variant. Now let us just ingress into the vehicle and talk about the kind of features that this variant offers in detail. So guys, here we are in the 2022 Tiago XZ Plus iCNG version. Let me just start the car first. So here is how the instrument panel as well as the instrument cluster of the vehicle lights up. There are not many major changes which have been made to the interiors of the vehicle, but yes, there are a few feature additions. And definitely you have the fact that a CNG cylinder has been incorporated in this vehicle, so there are a few changes in mechanicals as well as certain changes in the instrument cluster, etc. Let us start with the steering wheel itself. Here we get basic steering mounted audio controls, which we have seen in the conventional Tata Tiago petrol also. You get controls for your call accept, decline, as well as volume up and down, so you have those buttons over here. And one thing I really love about this steering wheel is that your horn pad is really accessible, so it's really easy for you to press the horn and use it in your daily situations. You get 2 airbags, ABS with EBD as standard as safety equipment on this vehicle. But yes, Tata Motors during their press event have specifically told us about the CNG kit certifications as well as the valves etc used, so there is no chance of leakage or any kind of mishappening due to the CNG kit in specific, and that is really a good thing done by Tata Motors. So let's start with the stocks. Over here you get your basic wiper related controls over here, and on the right you get your headlamp related toggles, in which you also get your headlamp leveling switch integrated in the right stock. Now if you take a look at the instrument panel, at the first glance it won't really look different, but yes, you really get that benefit of a factory fitted OEM fitted CNG kit vehicle, because you get your CNG fuel gauge over here and you also get a petrol fuel gauge over here. If I come to the technical specifications, so in CNG this vehicle produces around 73 PS of power and 95 Newton meters of torque, so you definitely see a drop, but yes, the power figures are still best in segment. Great thing which Tata Motors has done over here is that they've offered you a feature which allows you to start the vehicle in CNG itself. So what you have to do in conventional CNG vehicles or other competitors in terms of CNG is that first you have to drive the car for a few kilometers in petrol and then you have to switch to CNG. But here you can start the vehicle in CNG from the first crank itself in the morning. So this again is a benefit that you get if you go for the iCNG versions. Moving to the center console now, so it's again similar to what we've been seeing in the normal Tiago, also in the higher variants definitely. So you get your conventional Android Auto and Apple CarPlay in this 7-inch infotainment system, and you have to use that function via the USB cable, so you don't have wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, but still this unit is quite slick to use and you don't really see any kind of lags when you use it in your daily life, so not an issue in that aspect at all. Further on, if we talk about the speaker system, you get this music system is powered by Harman only, and you get a 6-speaker audio system which includes 4 speakers on all 4 doors as well as 2 front tweeters which have been placed on the A pillar itself. And that reminds me about the ORVM controls. So these are electrically adjustable as well as retractable, and you can use this rotary knob to adjust them. If we take a look at the aircon controls, this is an automatic climate control unit which you can operate using your infotainment system also. So it displays all your readings on this infotainment system. Now if I engage the reverse gear, you can see the reverse parking camera. The quality is decent, not top notch, but yes, this is something which won't really bother you in daily life. You get enough storage spaces for your daily knickknacks, and the glove box is also really well sized and well designed also. Tata Motors always works well on the glove boxes, and you get a dual compartment. So yes, this is one thing which will impress you. You get a manually dimming IRVM and a ticket holder for the driver sun visor, but for the passenger you also get a vanity mirror, so that is again a good touch offered by Tata Motors. The center lamp here is LED based, however you have to share it between the 2 rows. Now if you have a look at the buttons over here, you get a button for your fog lamps, you get a lock and unlock button, but here is the CNG button. So if you want to switch from CNG to petrol or vice versa in any kind of situation, you can definitely do that, and it displays you the warning over there. So yes, it's a very well integrated system, and that is the benefit that you get with OEM CNG fitted vehicles. Now let us move to the rear end and let me show you the kind of boot space you get in this factory fitted CNG vehicle. Now if I show you the rear space of the Tata Tiago, now there is no major change in terms of the rear seating experience, so I won't really go into the details over here, but yes, the kind of space which is offered can be seen in our Tata Tiago reviews, so you will be getting that in the I button and the description box. So I won't be going into the detailed space scenario over here, but yes, I would like to show you something, and that is your access to the CNG cylinder. So first of all, you get a bench folding rear seat, and when you fold these seats, you get an overview of what kind of practicality this Tiago CNG offers you. So first of all, Tata Motors has mounted the CNG cylinder in a way that you can actually put a lot of luggage, not a lot of luggage, say 2 bags beneath the CNG cylinder, but for that you have to access it from the second row of this vehicle, so you can place certain amount of luggage over here. In case you have to remove your spare wheel in case of a puncture, you can definitely do that, but for that you will have to fold these seats. And if I open the boot over here, this is the kind of space that this vehicle offers you. Now one thing which I noticed while scrutinizing the vehicle is that Tata has offered you these extra grips below your parcel tray so that you can put heavy luggage over here, which is not very recommended in my opinion, because then your rear vision is really obstructed. But in case you have to put luggage, you can definitely store luggage over this parcel tray also, because this has been made rugged. Now as I was telling you, this is a 60 litre capacity CNG cylinder which you get, which is at par with other competitors also. In terms of insulation, there is no cost cutting, you get insulation over here as well. Now if we have a look at the tail lamp setup that they have offered over here, it's a very basic tail lamp setup like you've seen on the petrol variants also. You get a halogen based tail lamp with all the elements also based out of halogen bulbs only. So your reverse lamp as well as indicators etc. all are based out of halogen. You get the iCNG badging as well as the Tata Tiago badging, which are conventional embellishments that you get, but one extra feature, or rather a kind of an embellishment only, is this chrome slit which was not offered earlier, but Tata Motors has updated the features list and offered this over here. There are no reverse parking sensors offered on this variant, but you definitely do have your reverse parking camera, which I've already shown you. If we move up, you get a wiper as well as integrated defogger and your high mount stop lamps, and these are certain piano black elements which also accentuate the rear appeal of the vehicle. So guys, if you liked our video, do not forget to subscribe to our channel and also hit the thumbs up button. Thank you so much for watching this video.